Say banana.
Banana.
Yeah, banana. He says it
Banana.
he says it like a minion.
What do you mean? Like,
Have you heard the minions?
I'm not a fucking minion.
They're like banana. That's what you say.
That's how I sound too. That little high pitched voice. Banana. That's how I sound.
Bro, we're gonna be in Pittsburgh. We're not going to Cheesecake Factory.
There's Cheesecake Factory 5 minutes away from the arena.
That's where you really want to go.
I don't know why this is a problem already.
Because you can have cheesecake anywhere. Okay, no, it's your show.
I haven't had it.
So I can't believe you don't like. Mook, do you like mint chip stuff?
Dude, no.
You do? Scotty, you like mint chip?
It's okay.
He's all right.
He hates.
Dude,
He hates.
The Shamrock Shake from McDonald's was crack.
Oh, that was good. Did you ever have that? No. Shamrock Shake's just like mint chocolate, basically.
Yeah, no.
So y'all boys have fun.
If it's mint,
Thank you.
it's a no-go.
It's a no-go.
Peppermint, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
All right.
I don't know how you like it. It's like mouthwash. It's
It
gross.
doesn't taste like mouthwash. It tastes like mint and chocolate.
I like chocolate. I don't like mint.
But you know, like mint goes in dishes.
Not my dish.
Okay.
It was like toothpaste a little bit. But I don't know.
See?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really do it.
If it's something like a Tic Tac that's supposed to like be minty, I'm game. Give me that.
That's not the
But
same.
I'm not gonna order. Let me get a mint chocolate cheesecake. No, I want dessert. I don't want to freshen my breath during dessert.
A Tic Tac mintiness is different than like mint chocolate.
Not really. I've had a chocolate mint cake and it was fucking minty.
Would you have it from?
Where it was in Chattanooga.
Why'd you have
I
it?
took a bite of Sean Corrida's and it was
See,
minty.
he likes chocolate mint.
He does, and I wanted to try it. And then after I said it tastes too minty, I made fun of him then.
Okay.
That's your first choice? You get one sheet a week.
No.
I get mint chocolate cake?
It's
What the fuck you mean,
it's a-
bro?
It's like a here and there thing. I
A
don't
here
like
and
crave it all the time. Like Maria just made a mint, like the chocolate peppermint loaf cake. I eat it.
All right, so if you
and
got a
then
mint chocolate cake versus the standard double chunk chocolate cake, which one are you picking?
I probably would choose the mint chocolate because listen,
See?
listen.
It's a sometime thing. No, it ain't. It's about to be an all the time
No,
thing.
because I get chocolated out too easily, so I feel like the mint helps balance it
Okay,
out.
mint chocolate or strawberry shortcake?
Half and half.
No. No. Nope.
I haven't had strawberry shortcake in a while. It's good.
Okay. You're not
I would
answering
choose,
it.
I would choose strawberry shortcake.
Okay. That's better.
Okay.
You make gum Tic Tacs. That's the only thing I'll do.
That's it, dude. Toothbrush. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I can accept it if it's meant to like freshen the breath. That's
Well, yeah,
about it.
you get mint chocolate. Who
Because then I'll
doesn't
chew
want-
the gum and go,
Who doesn't want, like, minty
fantastic,
chocolate
minty, yum, 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 fantastic. Dessert, no go. Absolute no go. Would you eat like a mint cookie?
Yeah. Absolutely. What? What do you mean?
I don't know. So if Maria made mint cookies,
Okay.
chocolate chip cookies,
Okay.
and we'll say oatmeal raisin cookie.
I choose oatmeal raisin.
At least we got that in common. All right. How about you?
What were
Yeah.
the options?
You got a mint cookie, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin.
See, oatmeal raisin's good.
See, oatmeal raisin's the shit.
It's
But
Oatmeal raisin's
I
king.
know a couple people that hate oatmeal raisin.
And they don't have any friends.
Maria flames me for liking Raisin Bran.
I like raisin.
It's good, right?
I actually like
She calls me an old man. She's like, "You're old."
it is an old man cereal, but it's good.
It's
I like
tasty.
Special K cereal, strawberry.
Special K is good.
I like it. I never had a problem with Raisin Bran. I used to eat that shit in high school.
I would like sprinkle a little sugar on it just so it flavors it.
I have no problem with that.
Tastes good. Fiber.
sugar on it.
Yeah, like sprinkle a little bit just so it's like a little sweet.
I feel like it has a lot.
Like real sugar, or we're talking like a little stevia packet?
Well, this was pre-bodybuilding Danilo. I haven't had Raisin Bran since like high school.
I would not be opposed to having Raisin Bran cereal.
It has a lot of fiber in it too.
I'll make you poop.
Yep.
Raisins make you poop.
Exactly, because of the fiber.
Poop's great for you.
Yeah, you need to do it.
It's great for digestion.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I just like dates, like you said, but
I like dates.
You don't like the flavor of them?
They're okay. I don't know. I didn't like them as much as I thought I was going to.
People get weirded out by the
I mixed
texture.
it. I chop it up in little pieces and mix it in my food.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
I feel like I have to blend it with something.
you
Yeah,
got
put it in
to.
a shake.
I had it
Yeah.
with my chicken rice and peanut butter.
Wait, put it in the chicken? You said?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's like sweet and salty.
What if I had like ground beef and like?
Yeah, I've done that too.
That's great with ground beef.
I like ground beef with dates better than chicken.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes really good.
You like oatmeal, cream of rice?
Oh, when I tried that today, yeah.
Yeah, put it in there, mix it
Oh, yeah, that's actually.
with the peanut butter. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Like you can get a lot of calories out of it.
Dude, yeah, 2 of them. It's
I
like
didn't realize
36 grams.
dates are pretty.
Dude, I would eat 2 of them with like 3 of my meals.
They're pretty. Yeah, for as light as they are, they pack a punch.
2 of them, it's like 36 grams of carbs.
Well, the ones I got, like it was like 40 grams was like 30 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it's easy.
Man, that's a meal.
Yeah, I know. For a bikini competitor.
Stomach about to be. You know what I mean?
Tight.
Tight.
Alrighty, so how's your prep going?
Oh, was that part of the podcast?
We can put it in. I might.
You should. It's funny, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
It is
it.
fun, yeah.
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah.
I'm not filtering.
Huh?
I don't want to filter.
No,
Don't filter
not at
me.
all.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, you guys just kind of start however you.
What podcast episode is this?
I think it's
Is it-
63 if you want to mention.
Is it
63?
100,000?
Just say it like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Saying actually what it
Because no one has a fucking number when it comes to this.
Alright, this is episode 101,000.
Oh, one up me.
Okay.
All right.
How's your prep going?
Fantissimo.
That's not how you say fantastic in Spanish.
How do you say it?
I don't know, but that's not how you say it.
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
Fantissimo?
I thought that's how you would say it. Fantastic.
Okay.
But no, it's good. I was 286 on the dot this morning.
Yeah.
I don't feel fatigued,
Mm-mm.
oddly enough, which is good.
You've been in prep for 11 weeks.
Yeah, and
almost.
we're gonna be it's 8 weeks this weekend.
Yeah, 8.5 right now.
Yeah, when are you gonna air this?
What's up?
When are you gonna air it?
Friday possibly.
Yeah,
Or
so it'll be about 8 weeks when
out.
this comes out. So yeah, I've noticed my sleep's fine if I'm not touching my phone at night.
Yeah.
You know isn't it crazy when you get older, shit impacts you differently? I used to be like 14, 15, like for an hour, zonk.
Yeah.
If I do that now, I won't sleep for the rest of the night. I'll have shit sleep. So like last night, I just put my phone on my bedside and lay down, and I slept till 6:45, and I went to bed at like 10:45.
You got 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, so I was good. I
Blue
was like,
light-
that sucks.
The blue light sucks. And
It does.
Maria's like, I can't sleep. I'm like, you can't sleep because
You were just
you're on
staring.
your phone.
Yeah, put the phone down.
Yeah.
So yeah, but other than that, sleep's good. Energy's still good. Strength's still slowly going up a little bit. Hungry as hell, but
That's good.
we're good.
Yeah.
Improving now. Now the body's changing, so I'm happy about it. I had a moment of
You had quite a bit.
quite a bit of those moments.
You'd ask me every.
Yeah, I'm like,
every
do I look
time at the
okay?
gym.
Do I
You're
look-
like,
Am I getting?
it's okay. You're just not used to.
No, it's a very. Now it's moving faster, but the beginning
Yes.
was slow momentum.
You're used to being
And I'm
shredded.
I'm used to
that
being
far out.
like 4 or 5 weeks ahead of schedules.
Yeah.
So, but no, now the confidence is coming back. Now we're rocking and rolling, and I feel good.
Mhm.
And I'm feeling like humble pies are going to be served all over the world.
There's gonna be a lot of humble pie.
Humble pie.
A whole lot.
What's your favorite flavor of humble pie?
Humble pie?
Yeah, humble pie.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Just say your favorite flavor of pie.
Yeah.
Pie? I don't eat pie a lot.
Like if there were to be
don't
okay,
eat pie?
if there was apple, pumpkin,
Okay.
pecan, and blueberry on the table.
You know, I might go
Apple.
blueberry actually.
That does sound good. I mean, I was gonna say apple.
Would you get it with like true blueberry pie where it's like the actual blueberries in it, or it's just like the blueberry pie filling?
Can I get a mix?
Yeah,
I get a mix.
yeah.
I need the filling.
But like a true blueberry pie, like a homemade one, is really good.
Yeah. I do need a little of the filling though, but I do like the fresh blueberry.
I had a friend one time, you know the Sam's Club apple pies? You know how big they are? After his show, he ate the whole thing
You know what's
And you
what's
drink-
good like that?
What?
The blueberry muffin.
Oh yeah.
They're big as shit.
I
dude.
picked the. Have you had the pumpkin ones from Costco?
Yeah, bro.
Those are the best ones.
I like a pumpkin.
Those beat the blueberry ones.
They're fantastic, but I will always say Dunkin' Donuts is my favorite.
They have the best ones.
They got the best.
The coffee cake.
The coffee cake's good. The chocolate chip muffin was good. The chocolate chunk muffin was good. Blueberry muffin was fantastic with the sugar sprinkled on top of that. It's fantastic. They used to have the low fat or non-fat one. They don't have those no more. So I would get those in prep back in the day, but now you just got to go regular.
They do a seasonal. I don't know if you like this. It's cranberry orange.
Nope.
It's good.
Wouldn't like it at all.
You're not a citrusy person. You don't like citrus stuff.
I don't. I like pineapple, but
yeah, but like lemon and orange, you don't like that kind of stuff.
I like orange. I just don't like cranberry,
There you go.
but I like orange.
It was good. So like you'd eat an orange muffin. Like if it was like an orange flavored,
I would go for that.
just no cranberry.
Yeah, no cranberry. I like banana nut muffin. That's good.
Those are good too.
Those
I
are
like
good.
those.
They have those at Dunkin' sometimes.
Really?
The one in Vegas, yeah.
When?
It was a banana nut.
Really?
Yeah. They had the coffee one, which is good. They had a cornbread one.
I've had the cornbread one. It's good.
That one was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They had all the other ones I named, and I think it was seasonal, but I did get a banana nut one time from there. It was good.
Let us see when that comes out.
It was really good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's banana.
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 You say banana in a very interesting way.
I say it the right way.
Scotty, does he say banana weird? Hear him say banana.
Wait, say
No.
Say banana.
Banana.
Yeah, banana. He says it
Banana.
like he says it like a minion.
What do you mean? Like
Have you heard the minions? When
I'm
they're
not
like-
a I'm not
they're
a
like-
fucking minion.
They're like banana, banana. That's what you say.
That's how I sound too. That little high pitched voice. Banana. That's how I sound.
That's how you say banana.
I sound like a buff ass minion, but banana. You know.
It's not that deep. You have a deep voice. It's just not like a bass like that.
I can go bass.
You talk like this.
I talk like Darth Vader.
Have you seen the opposite of helium? How that guy that like like when if you put helium in your mouth, your voice goes high.
Yeah.
There's a different gas that makes it drop.
No.
Oh, I'll show you the video. It's very funny.
Does it sound like Darth Vader?
Deeper than that.
Really?
It's an actual
Is
gas.
it funnier?
Yeah, but it deprives your body of oxygen. Like you feel like your lungs are like like that.
Like you can't breathe?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
I've never done it. It's just what he said in the video.
It's hard to breathe now. Why would I want to do that?
Do it in your peak off season. You're 307 pounds and just like everyone's kind of curious on how we started training together.
So how that came about, we had a date night. Not me and him.
Yeah, it wasn't just hold on. You can't just say that.
It was
You have to
though.
You have to clarify it. If you say it was a date night,
Well, okay,
you act
it
like
was-
you and I met on like
It was
fucking
Danilo and his significant other, and me and mine at the time. Well, yeah. And we
Yeah.
went, of course, to the Cheesecake Factory.
It's Nick's favorite spot ever.
Yeah.
If Cheesecake Factory went out of like if they went bankrupt and they had no more, you would be very sad.
Oh yeah, I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
Where would I eat?
I don't know.
What's another? BJ's.
BJ's is good.
BJ's is like that. Not the same,
Yard House too.
but they do got the cookie skillet.
Yard House does too.
Yard House is good, yeah. But so we had a nice dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, and I said, "Hey, I got legs tomorrow. You want to train some legs?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." So then we trained legs, and then we trained together every day after that.
How did the date night come about? How was that? Like,
Well, it was my off season, and I always have a meal on a Sunday. He stopped prepping for his show. His significant other Maria stopped prepping for her show, and we were all friends. So we're just like, let's have a date night. So
Well, we also too we'd see each other in the gym and like you'd say,
well,
like,
yeah,
"Hey, I feel like
simultaneously
I
pop some comments.
Yeah.
Like, you look jacked, bro. You know what I mean?
So Yeah,
I did say that.
you did.
Yeah.
And I said, you look good too. And you were like, thanks. But you looked very annoyed. And now I know why. Because your prep didn't play out how you wanted it.
Yeah, no. It didn't go well. But yeah, so then we just trained legs that one day. And then we just kept training, moving forward. And it's been since that was October, November?
In November. It's like right after Olympia.
Yeah. So we've been training together ever since.
It's kind of new. Not that long ago.
A couple months.
Yeah, it's
Like 5. Well, fuck, dude. It's been 5 months.
we're getting past
November,
the
December,
honeymoon
January.
phase now. So
been almost-
now it's just regular.
No, it's been good though. It's been good training. I haven't had a training partner that's stronger than me.
No, so I'll say, I thought Danilo before me kind of trained like a pussy a little bit.
Well, no, it's not. Let's rephrase that. I wasn't pushing. I was still training hard.
You're not hoping the cause here, but he didn't push himself. So when we started training together, I would push him to certain limits, which obviously helped him, which has improved his physique, which he's now is a lot bigger at this point. And he's also pushed me, which has helped me in my physique. So I'm used to training with people that aren't as strong with me, but I'm not used to training with people that are not as strong, but help me at the same time. It's usually, not to sound like an asshole, but I'm the one that doesn't really get much help out of it for the most part, but he does. And watching him obviously push himself encourages me too. It's just not, you know what I mean? So I get a lot out of it. He gets a lot out of it. And it's just a good combo. And people like the mix. So we're happy about that.
Yeah, it's been good comments.
Yeah.
I got one person that on his YouTube video that said I'm distracting him during his top sets, and I'm like, by saying 2 more,
Yeah.
fine, I won't talk. I'll just stand there.
Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy.
Before that,
Yeah,
did
that's
you guys solo? Did you guys like?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my entire career, I always preferred to train solo. I've had partners that I enjoyed, throughout my years, but I think at the end of the day, I kind of would thrive just in a solo environment because I didn't have anyone to really worry about. It was just I could focus on what I needed to do the exercises I wanted to do, train as hard as I know I can train, and get out. But this time moving forward, training with Danilo, I enjoyed it. And I'm also the type of person that will start to get in a mindset where I will isolate myself as I get closer to a show. And sometimes that's not the healthiest way to go about things sometimes. So that's obviously something I'm not going to do this prep. And again, we just train very hard together. We have a great time together. And even outside of training together, we just have a good friendship together. So it makes everything that we do just form in one. It makes it just more impactful that way.
Yeah, you're not isolating yourself like a monk anymore.
No. But see, I'm used to doing that because I felt throughout my years that's what got me to where I'm at, which I don't regret at all because, I was very selfish in those times, and I will always be a believer in the bodybuilding world. You have to be that way to a slight degree to get to where you want to be. Yeah. But you can also find the balance of still maintaining that selfishness, but also not being a complete monk the whole time. Mm-hmm. And I'm still working on that balance, but I think I've found a good middle ground here.
Yeah, I think that's something that a lot of people should know, like getting into bodybuilding, is they don't have to completely isolate themselves like people think they do.
Yeah.
Like all the old school guys, that's what they did. But like Jay talked about it, he basically lived in a box his whole career.
He said 12 weeks out, I didn't move.
Yeah.
That was it.
Which that's the thing. It worked for him. That's great. But most people aren't like him in that sense with that mindset. And they would start to see, like, if they had good relationships and they did that, all those relationships would probably not end up working with like friendships and stuff because they don't understand it. And that's the thing. If you're not around people that understand it, it's going to be a little bit harder.
It makes it way harder.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, significant others.
Yes.
You need to find one that's very supportive. That helps, obviously. And I do think for a lot of bodybuilders that have significant others that are very supportive and helpful, I think that also can help them to a degree, like stay in that monk mode though.
Totally.
Because even though they're not surrounding themselves with people, they have someone at home.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Versus someone who's just alone and is a monk.
True.
I
don't think that's good.
That's a disaster.
Yeah, big time.
Big time. So if you have someone, and I think that's why I think Jay could do it that way.
Totally.
Because he had at the time his wife, Branch, Ronnie, like they all had someone very supportive in the household that allowed them to stay in the house and locked in, but at the same time they had somebody in the house that they can talk to.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I don't think it's good to go full no talk to anyone.
No, full monk mode. Doesn't go far.
No.
You guys are days where you're just not feeling it, but you still lick. You just kind of.
Oh.
Not yet, but I'm sure those days are coming, and I'll let him know.
Yeah. Oh no, he'll tell. He said there's gonna be a point where it's just headphones on and there's no talking.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought it being almost 8 weeks out, I figured I'd kind of reach that point right now, but I'm not there yet.
It'll come soon.
Yeah, probably the 6 week out mark, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just never been like this energized at 9 weeks out before. So I don't know how to handle it sometimes. I get tired at night, but like normally at this point, like coming in here to do this podcast would have been a drag. I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. So.
Well, that's the thing. You see people like even like Samson would talk about it too. He'd be 2 weeks out and like smile on his face.
Yeah.
But I think it's because over the years too, you learn like you enjoy it. This is your career. This is your job. Even if you feel like shit, you don't have to go clock into it. Like you're doing what you want to do.
Well, that was the problem, right? I felt like the past couple of years I stopped enjoying it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
As much as, I thought I was going to win in 2023, I didn't like enjoy it. And then 2024, we all know that situation. But I think this prep now, I'm just enjoying it. I'm just having fun with it. And I just think, like you said, we're living our dream. What is there to hate?
Yeah. What
is there to be cranky about? We're going to have cranky moments. It is what it is.
Yeah,
you're in a calorie deficit for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's going to happen. But you still, there's no reason to not enjoy something you worked hard to make your life at this point,
Yeah. Well, I think that's something good that you've started to realize too.
Yeah, it took me a long time, but I got there.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I got there. Well, first thing is recognizing the problem, and then two is fixing the problem. So I think we got there, and we're on our way.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I had to let go of certain things in my past that, the reality of some of those situations, especially on the coaching side of things, like I had to start fresh. That was hard and rough, but I knew that was what was needed. And I think that allowed for a new motivation for me. And especially working with Kyle now, Kyle, I in my opinion, is very underrated. I think Kyle can be extremely good, and I don't think he's had the shot to work with somebody of my type of limit, where they're just all in and listen and don't question shit really. So I think when he has someone that's robotic as I am, I think his true knowledge will shine through, and that excites me more for him rather than me. So that just allows me to enjoy it more too, because I know how bad he wants this as bad as I do. And obviously, outside of all that, there's certain things I had to let go of that I probably deep down didn't want to, but I knew it was the best case scenario that I had to do to protect myself and me. And I also will get to a point where like I don't want to say I block emotions, but I know when I get into a certain mode, I know how to just kind of block certain things out and become full tunnel vision. And I also know, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, this is a make or break year for me. What the past 2 years I had, obviously, I lost a lot of credibility from all that bullshit. And so I have to show up to Pittsburgh and win. And I think eliminating a lot of outside bullshit, as incredibly hard as it is and was and still is, it's what I had to do for myself to become the best version of me.
So it's mostly just like mentality getting into that, right?
The mentality that I need is the mentality that I used to have when I first got into this. There was a zero fucks, all in, talk my shit, back it up, I'm the champ mentality. And I feel myself getting back to that, but in a more mature way. You know, I don't just, when I say I'm going to win something, I stand by it, but I also don't criticize anyone else. I don't put anyone down. I talk about me. I know my potential. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've done, and I know what I still have to do, and I can reach it. And I'm going to put it out in the universe. You know, I'm going to let people know. And if they don't like it, I'm sorry. It sucks for you. But it is what it is. And I know, like I said, I know where I thrive. And I thrive the most under pressure. I thrive the most with negativity. And with that, I will be my best.
I think this point too, like you have a lot more positive feedback from people too. Even though you have a lot of the negative, it seems like you have even a lot more positive now too.
Yeah, well, because now, you know, I'm posting a lot more now than I used to. Again, I'm back to what people feel I was again, and now they're feeling that energy too. And the more energy they get, the more energy I get.
Yeah.
And the better I end up becoming. You know, so it works in both favors.
Everyone's excited. Who's Bob?
Who the fuck is Bob, bro? Who's that guy?
That's going crazy too, especially with the shirt.
Yeah. Dropping soon.
That'll be fun.
We're going to sell those bitches.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Very soon.
If you guys are at Pittsburgh,
we'll sell them there too.
Find us in the parking lot. Bright pink Jeep's going to be there.
Selling shirts out of the big Jeep. I don't know. That's a good question. That's what we're all trying to figure out.
Yeah, so I'm taking this year off. If anyone on here follows me or followed me last year, I was in prep for my debut. I had to pull out for certain reasons, but it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I need more tissue to be competitive. So it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. And since I started training with Nick too, I put on a lot more size. And he's no bullshit. And he's told me I've gotten bigger, so I believe it. He'll tell me if I look like shit. So I appreciate that a lot. But I think especially having the rest of this year to continue to put on size and fill my frame out a little bit more, that I can be really pretty competitive when I do decide to do my debut. Ideally, I'm going to apply for the Arnold and see if I can get in. I don't know how the application process works, but you can do it for your debut. It's dependent if they pick you or not. So application's open towards like the end of the year, I think in like November or December. So I'll send my application in. I'll make sure I'm ready around then, like to start prep if I need to. I won't be too fat. But if I don't get accepted for the Arnold, then plan is to do Pittsburgh for my debut next year. So I'm excited. If I get accepted for the Arnold, though, that would be like
a dream.
Yeah, that'd be dream case scenario.
Hell yeah.
When it comes to training with Nick, you feel like that leveled up your workouts and your training?
Absolutely, yeah. Because I mean, I was training to the extent I could before, but I also would not train with anyone either. So I think I cut myself short quite a bit of potential in the gym. Because we'll train and sometimes he'll push me like a couple reps past failure to where I can't feel the movement, and then I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, I actually can't. So it's been really good though. It's definitely, I've learned a lot, different training stimulus with doing the RP stuff that Jared Feather, his training coach, has assigned him. So that's been new. That's been exciting to try out. But yeah, overall, it's just been a cool learning experience, and and you get to train with one of the best open bodybuilders in the world, it's like you're going to learn quite a bit. But yeah, next year's going to be fun because you want to do the Arnold too, right?
Yeah, obviously the goal is to win Pittsburgh. Obviously be top 3 again in Olympia, and then do the Arnold. So I like the Arnolds are cool. Olympia's obviously the top of the top. So Sandow is. I already won an Arnold, so Sandow is my main priority. But Arnolds are fun, and I think they're good. So I would want to do that. I would want to do Arnolds and Olympias as many years as I can.
Totally.
100%.
I feel like it's enough time in between where you can give your body a break still too.
Yeah, a little downtime.
Yeah.
Get right back into it. You know, little downtime after the Arnold. Get right back into it.
Yep.
I think so.
It'd be fun prep. If we both got the Arnold,
We'll prep it together, bro.
that'd be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But besides that, like just regular life stuff, besides competing,
What about it?
you being like, we have game nights now.
Oh, yeah. Literally every night.
We've
I
been
pretty
having
much live at Danilo's house.
for a couple hours out of the day.
I go to his house literally from about 6 to 8:30 every day. And we're playing some sort of game or just watching baking shows. But no, honestly, it's good for me because right now I live alone. And obviously it was a blessing in disguise for me to become as close as friends with them as I am, because I don't trust people. I don't feel comfortable around people. I'm very weird that way. But I also know the moment I click with someone very fast, normally I go all in with them people. If I don't click with you right away, odds are I'm going to shy away from you, and probably won't be friends. But with Danilo, I clicked right away. With his girlfriend Maria, I clicked right away. And they're just good people. I generally tell them almost everything. I confide in them. I open up to them. I trust them. And we just have a good relationship. So for me, it was a small blessing in disguise to have them in my life. Because I always told him, if it wasn't for him and Maria, I would probably end up back in Vegas right now at this point. So, I'm very thankful to have them as friends.
We're thankful we have you as a friend too.
Thank you.
That was nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What games do you talk?
Oh, dude, Uno no mercy.
Bro, Uno no mercy. You know, you ever play No Mercy? It's no fucking mercy.
There's a draw 10 card.
Draw 10, bitch. You know what I mean?
Regular Unos, you have draw 2 and draw 4.
Maria made me draw 2 last night.
She gave him 2 draw 10s back to back.
Yep.
Because if you get to 25 cards, you're out.
So she was like, draw 10. I'm like, oh, draw 10. And I gave her like a reverse 4. And she's like, what color? Whoops, don't matter. Draw 10. Okay, I'm out.
That game's fun. We've been playing Fortnite, actually.
Fortnite was fun.
We're going to start streaming.
Yeah, that's fun.
Soon.
Clue's kind of fun.
Clue's fun. Clue's a good game. We play what is it? What's the one we played with Dan? The drawing game?
I hate that game.
It's basically like, you might know what the name is. You like draw, like everyone has a little notepad. They get a word and they have to draw it out. And then the picture gets passed around, and then that person has to figure out what the drawing is. And so then they'll guess it. And then that word goes to the next person.
Yeah,
it's like
and you got to draw
Pictionary.
what you think they wrote, and it goes back.
That one's fun.
So.
Nick is terrible.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I suck at it.
It's horrible.
I like, what game's fun? And I could play it almost every day, to be honest. The Mind.
Yeah, so the Mind is,
I like the Mind.
You have these cards. They're in order from 1 to 100, and you can play with like 10 people?
Yeah.
And so you start at level 1, it goes to level 12. Each level is how many cards each person has. So you do level 1, you get 1 card. Level 2 is 2 cards. But the goal of the game is you have to get all the cards down in numerical order, but you can't speak to each other during the game. So like if I have a 1, Nick has a 10, and Scotty, you have like a 98, I obviously would throw the 1 down first, but now you two have to try and figure out who has the lower card number to put down without saying anything.
And sometimes it's real complicated when someone has like a 12 and you got a 13.
Mm-hmm. That one's fun.
We throw little eye signals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Who's winning games most of the time you guys play?
It's a good mix.
I would say Maria probably has the upper hand a little bit.
Maria's probably won more out of the two.
It's close, but I would say Maria has the more upper hand.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. It's okay.
especially in Uno.
Yeah, she has a lot of wins in Uno.
I did beat her, I think, twice in Uno, though.
She gets very competitive.
Yep.
Very. She's called people certain names, but I've also said the same too. Whenever we do game night with Dan, Dan's like, "Can you tell Maria to not get mad, please?"
Yeah.
It's just all fun and games. She doesn't actually like.
You make her draw 4, it's like, game on.
Oh, she'll like give you the stare, and she's like, "Okay." I'm like,
her smile goes to straight.
it's funny.
It is funny.
She's very. I like that she's competitive. If she wasn't competitive, it wouldn't be fun.
No. I don't think Dan's competitive.
He's not. I thought he'd be. Well, hold on. You haven't played the cooking game with him yet.
Well, in Uno, not really.
He started yelling at me.
He is in the mind.
The mind.
He'll freak out on you
He
in
told
the
me to
mind.
pull my head out of my ass.
Yeah, he'll freak out.
And then Maria didn't put her card down. He was like, "What are you doing?"
It's a 10 difference. It's like, damn, bro.
Dan's fun to play some games with.
Dan's fun.
You play the cooking game with him, he'll scream at you for not putting.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play because I don't know how to play.
What is that? What's the cooking game?
Oh, so it's on the Switch. It's called, I don't know. It's like cooking something. But basically, like it was me, Dan, Maria, and his wife. We're all playing. So 2 people are on one end, 2 people on the other. You have to like whatever the food is, like they're burgers. So you have the buns, you have the patties, you have the lettuce and tomato. But things are on different ends. So one person's cooking, then you have to pass it over and pass the plate. And Dan was just, he was like, "Who the fuck's cooking the burger patties?" He's like, "This one's burnt." It's very funny.
He does
It
get
gets very
he
hectic.
gets serious in that way.
Yeah, it's fun.
For sure.
It's a good time. Gym wise,
Yeah.
you want to open a gym eventually?
That's the goal. Now that I'm sponsored by New Tech, which is awesome. I love New Tech.
New Tech's got great pieces.
I would definitely like to open up a gym just full of New Tech equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, figuring out where would be my issue,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think it will probably end up being in Vegas
Mm-hmm.
at some point. Specifically in Henderson, like there's gyms everywhere, but in Henderson specifically, there's not like
It's not a bodybuilding gym.
no, there's the EOS's, which honestly EOS's
They have good.
they're not bad.
They're pretty good.
I'm okay with an EOS.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but they have obviously some planets around the corner, but not like a hard bodybuilding gym. And I think if I was to able capitalize on that, I think it would do really, really well.
I heard you talking about Chris's gym on your stories. Is that something you would?
Yeah.
At some point, like your own gym.
Yeah, I would probably venture to do it and open it to the public though. If anything, I could probably do what Flex Lewis used to do with the Dragon's Lair and just close it down for 2 hours, and then let that be my train time, and then reopen it back up. But yeah, I would probably more so open up to the public, and I do like a warehouse gym like that. That is 100% my style of training. But again, I don't think the public likes that a lot, so I'd probably have to do more of like a building type style.
Kind of how Flex did.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing.
Which honestly, the Dragon's Lair, which obviously everyone knows, Flex Lewis owns, great gym. Probably my favorite gym in Vegas in terms of atmosphere. He already knows I'm not the biggest fan of the Arsenal stuff, but atmosphere wise, that I would train there probably almost every day, just because like you just thrive. You would just thrive there.
Is there AC or no AC?
No, there's AC, but like they blast music, and everyone in there, everyone that goes to Dragon's Lair, competitor or not, they're just training hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bullshit.
No.
Everyone's like jacked, and even if they're not that jacked, they're training hard. There's no talking. You don't see 1,000,001 fucking tripods everywhere. It's headphones on, locked in, training. And like I said, the music's dope. And like I said, everyone goes there. Like I used to go there. Keon goes there. All the big names go there. Flex Wheeler's there. Flex Lewis, obviously is in there. It's just a good time. It's never a bad workout anytime I've gone there.
Yeah, when the Olympia's in town, it's very busy.
You got to go somewhere else. I'll be
very
honest.
busy.
When it's Olympia week, especially if you're competing in the Olympia, you probably want to venture to a gym a little on the outside of things. That be where I would train at like the more corporate gyms down there, like LVAC. Even the LVACs down there, everyone who's in Vegas obviously knows what they are. And if you're not, I'm sure you've been to them. They're probably my favorite corporate gym style. They have every piece of equipment you could think of. Literally, it's just not the greatest atmosphere for a bodybuilder. But if you like willing to really just be alone and put your headphones in and not be distracted sometimes, that would be definitely a place to go.
For peak week, it's good because you're not training.
No, it's
training
great for
hard
peak week. I mean, I went there for peak week. I would, Chris and Hani would go there. Derek, like they would all go there for the peak week.
Yeah.
So they're good gyms. You would know sometimes some people would notice you and like, hey, which is fine. But at Dragons, you wouldn't be able to move in the peak. Like it's busy. Like it's not just people that would know. It's like it's busy. You can't move. So. But other than that, you know, every gym down there is good though. That gym, the Powerhouse down there, the Torture Gym, that's all new tech. You know, all of them. They're all good. Not a bad gym in sight.
So when I lived in Reno, Nevada, that's pretty much where I grew up. If anyone knows Reno, there's Stimulus Gym and there's American Iron. American Iron they have really good equipment. It's like a mix. There's like powerlifting, strongman, bodybuilding. Stimulus is pretty much like bodybuilding only. So it's a warehouse gym. So it's more still like kind of Nick style, how he likes that warehouse stuff. Yeah. They have great equipment in there. The atmosphere is really good. I like it when it's a little bit more hardcore because, I mean, if you walk into a gym and they're playing like Katy Perry and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's not like it's not the same atmosphere.
I can't get down.
No.
You know what I mean?
So when it's a little bit more on the hardcore side, I do like that. But I feel like too, when you get to a certain point of training, you can kind of train anywhere.
But, you can.
You know, you just throw headphones on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas has great gyms. They're really good gyms.
Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. I went
to Dragon Slayer when we were there for the Olympia last year. But it was so busy, so we ended up going to Torture, which it got busy there on some days too.
I'm sure
so
it did. Yeah.
But those are the closest to where we were staying, so we just ended up going to those two.
Where'd you stay?
We were at the Palms.
Okay.
It was Palms Place because you have like the Palms.
Yeah.
And then Palms Place is the one off to the side.
I never
It was nice. They have nice rooms.
Kitchen, right?
Yeah, full kitchen. There's like you walk in, there's the whole kitchen, like dining room. There's the whole living room area. Then there's like just a tub, like where the master bedroom is. You have the bedroom and a balcony.
Yeah, it's solid.
Vegas they have good spots there.
Vegas is Vegas is Vegas. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, I love Vegas.
Have you been to Vegas, Scotty? No. Are you gonna go for Olympia this year?
You fucking up, bro.
Are you gonna go for Olympia this year?
I believe so. Yeah.
First time.
You gotta go. You gotta go, bro.
I'm excited to actually try the food there because I was on prep when I was there.
It's good. It's good. I'll take you to my favorite breakfast spot.
What is it?
Can't tell you.
Why?
I gotta save it.
Okay. There's Barry's. The steak place.
Well, that's my dinner place.
Yeah. I can't know what the breakfast spot is.
No. And you can't go to Barry's without me.
I won't.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
I'd be really upset.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
Okay.
No. That's special occasion dinner.
What's the new one eating after the show? What would that be? You get maybe.
Cheesecake Factory.
Bro, we're going to be in Pittsburgh. We're not going to Cheesecake Factory.
There's Cheesecake Factory 5 minutes away from the arena.
That's where you really want to go?
I don't know why this is a problem already.
Because you can have cheesecake anywhere. Okay, no, it's your show.
I haven't had it.
It's your show.
Since prep.
I know.
I want it.
How many do you think, okay, after the Olympia, who do you think is going to eat more cheesecake? Me or you? You know I can throw back sweet stuff.
So can I, though. I hold back a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you going to after the Olympia?
After the Olympia?
Me and Kyle. We'll see who can eat.
It's got to be after the Olympia, though.
Yeah, it's me.
Not after Pittsburgh.
No, dude. No.
Okay, after Olympia, yeah.
Kyle would kill you if you ate like 6 slices of cheesecake.
He's like, dude,
what are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? I said a burger. I didn't even say dessert, bro.
No, you can see because you said what the most you ate was 4.
Yep. Yeah.
Was that after show?
Yeah.
And you felt fine.
That one, yeah.
You think you could do 6?
I would. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to eat like a full meal.
No.
I would have to like just skip out on the meal a little bit. Like instead of a whole burger, maybe I gotta have to probably eat half a burger, and definitely not a lot of bread.
No. No.
And I would, yeah, if we're gonna go 6, then yeah, I would have to.
That's just so much because they're like
And they're heavy,
they're
bro.
big slices. Yeah.
They're heavy.
I don't know. I don't know about 6.
Yeah.
Dude, Kyle's gonna see. Like after a show, I can be a slob if I want to. It's not.
So can he, though.
The problem is though, it's not like right after. It's like
mine's right.
it's like a couple days after.
No, mine's right after.
Well, dude, I'll do it after and like I'm full. Like it's what happened at Nationals.
You get full? I don't get full.
Well, I had a burger and fries. I went back to the Airbnb and I had like a couple cookies. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm satisfied.
I'm starving.
We get home, and then it was that following week. It was every day.
Oh,
I just kept picking up. And this is for any like competitors out there, or if you haven't competed. This is where like being post show is the most crucial time.
Don't be a fat fuck.
No, post show is more important than actual prep.
Itself.
I would say,
yeah, I agree.
because your body is in a state to where you are so susceptible to fat gain. And this is the thing: is everyone's different after a show. Like I've gone up to maintenance calories right after a show and I've been fine.
Yeah.
Where it was like a 1,200 increase and I was okay. Some people can't do that. They have to take it a little bit slower. But after a show, typically, I've even given like my athletes or even myself too. I've done like 3 days. I'm not eating though like 15,000 calories a day.
No.
Like I'm just not tracking. I'm enjoying myself. But after a show, you will be
hungry.
I can't explain like it's like a psychological, like it fucks you up kind of.
Yeah.
Because you're so hungry and like you could eat 3,000 calories at once and feel like you didn't eat a single thing.
It's worse than when you're hungry in prep.
Yes. Well, the bad part is like you do a show and then you have another show 6 weeks later. That 6 weeks is terrible because you're eating more food, you're doing less cardio, but you're so much more hungry.
You're starving.
Yeah.
That's why I can't. I have to do shows like back to back to back. I can't have. Like,
or you have a big gap. How you do with like Pittsburgh and
yeah, that's
you
fine. You got a long time, but the little 4 week, nah, bro.
I just will say right now because Nick can obviously agree. It's more of a mental like. Yes, you're very hungry physically, but it fucks with you mentally more than it does.
It does because you want to eat, you want to enjoy, and people will definitely pressure you into it.
Totally.
But because of where your body's at, you can't. You have to mentally just hold on for a few weeks. Mm-hmm. And then once the body stabilizes week after week after week, then you could, get away with a little more. But right after, fuck no.
The way I do it too is I'll weigh myself each day. And if there's a day
where
I
do
wake
that now.
Yeah. Well, if there's a day where I wake up and it's like a 5-pound jump, I'm like, all right, now it's the time to.
I told you I did that after I competed in New York. I would get breakfast. I'm a breakfast guy, so I would get breakfast like twice a week. And like after a certain amount of time, I would only go up maybe half a pound. Sometimes I wouldn't even go up a pound. And there was one time I woke up, I got on the scale and I was up 4. And I was like, all right, I think we're done.
Yeah.
My body hit the limit.
Yeah, that's how you usually know. And then that's where you just pull it back for a bit. But then like Nick said, once your weight starts to stabilize, then you could have a bigger meal and it's not going to affect you.
No.
So just be careful with that.
Realistically, and I'm sure you'll agree, but none of us, including myself, or probably you even do it, having a cheat meal, you should probably wait about a week.
After a show?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like the night of, you'll have like a dinner.
No, like I'm talking like wait a week.
Oh, actually wait?
Let your body actually stabilize and have
one
one the following week and stay on not a clean, no carb diet, but
throw carbs back
in. Because that following week, your body is stabilizing.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that would probably, in my opinion, be the smartest way.
To not do that.
But no one does that shit.
But this is the thing too, is if you tell yourself, okay, I have to compete again next weekend, you're kind of telling your mind like, hey, no bullshit.
Yeah.
But again, throw some carbs in. Like, if you want to wake up in the morning, you have your eggs and egg whites, have a bagel with some jam or something on it. Like,
so good.
That's not gonna.
You can't go wrong with some bagel and jelly, brother.
No, but also too, if you have trigger foods like peanut butter, don't have any peanut butter after a show. Whatever, like if someone has a trigger food, don't eat that right after a show because you'll put yourself into a hole.
Yeah.
Because I know some people that are like with like peanut butter. I had to pull it out of an athlete's plan. He's like, dude, I can't. I'm like, okay, throw it out. Throw it away.
See, this is where I don't have compassion for people.
Well, no, I agree, but then
Because it's like, bro, for real, like put the fucking peanut butter down.
no, and that's the thing is
You're prepping for a show. Be happy it's even in the plan, my friend. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like that, but I've learned to have a
well,
lot more
yeah,
compassion
you're
with
more
people now.
patient. I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
No,
Like-
I've gotten mad like that before. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? But that's the thing is like, there's some people that have maybe been super overweight, and because they were binging on certain foods, so then when they do lose weight and they get lean,
Well, okay, if it's a lifestyle client, I can be more reasonable.
well, even people that have competed like,
But if you're in a
past,
contest prep, and you're
Oh,
like,
no.
bro, I got peanut butter.
no, it was after
This
like,
isn't for you, bro.
it was after
we're
a show.
done here.
It was
Yeah.
after a show.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
dude, like you gotta
Well, even then,
away.
it's like, dude, it's not that deep.
no.
I see people that'll gain like 40, 50, and I'm like,
Anthony did that after one of his shows.
I wasn't going to
bro.
throw names.
No,
but okay.
dude, he'll speak about it. He doesn't give a fuck.
But I'm like, I get it because I've been there.
Totally, absolutely.
But I'm like, it's not. It's hard, but it's not.
yeah,
Like if you just have to know, like, okay, I can eat food. I just can't eat like a fat fuck right now for a little bit, for a little while.
yeah.
Like no one's saying you can't eat.
no,
Just don't overeat. If you want to go have a nice breakfast, have a breakfast. Don't be fat.
it's like don't let the breakfast turn into okay. Let's go to a bakery and get
Yeah.
a donut, and then you go to the store and get some snacks.
If you want to,
just cut
you
it.
want to, the next day of the show, you want to take your family out to a dinner. Cool. Eat your food.
Mhm.
Clear your plate and then put it down.
Yep.
That's it.
no snacking.
Don't like, oh, get Dickens.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Not right now, you don't.
No.
You know what I mean? Little dessert, that's fine. But
Yeah.
one, not two, not three, not 40.
See, that's my
One.
problem with like sweet stuff.
I do too.
Yeah,
I'm not, I see, I'll throw myself under the bus. I get a little taste. I'm like,
yeah. You keep going.
do you ever start eating more sweets and you just get hungrier?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is the thing.
And I'm
is-
like, oh shit, this isn't good. I'm getting hungry.
but there's no protein with it because
Yeah.
there's nothing to satiate you.
Yeah, I know.
If you were to like put like a chicken breast with like a carrot cake on the side and you ate the chicken first, you wouldn't eat the whole carrot cake.
Probably not.
You probably would. I probably would because
I
we're kind
probably
of
would.
yeah.
Yeah.
But majority of people that they don't know that kind of stuff.
No,
They're like, oh,
that's
I
true.
eat a bag of chips. Why am I still hungry? There's no fucking protein in it. Or they eat like they have just
Yeah.
like half a cake and they're like, why am I still hungry? There's no protein.
There's nothing.
There's maybe 3
That's
grams.
that's honestly, you ever put that in perspective? That's probably why even after a show, we're extremely fucking hungry.
Because you're not eating
Because you're
protein.
eating like 2 to 3 ounces of protein
Yes.
a meal,
Yep.
and everything else is just.
If you were to throw in like have a fat meal of protein with like 10 ounces, you probably wouldn't be as
No.
You're still gonna be hungry.
but not
but
as
it's not
hungry.
gonna- no.
No, I agree.
Right?
That I
Especially
agree
you go
with.
out to a dinner, you're like, you have a burger. Okay, you're having what, a 4-ounce patty? That's like 20 grams of protein.
I hope it's.
And then
not
you
fun.
have like 200 grams of carbs with it from other shit. Yeah.
That's a nice meal.
No, it is. But then you're still hungry.
200 grams carbs, French fries everywhere. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. The Five Guys fries, they put the whole bag.
You got to take it from me.
Do you like
'Cause
the
I'll-
Asian ones?
No, I like just
Just
plain.
the regular
I'm-
fries.
See that, and I'll get a large, right? And I'll
they're
devour
just
that.
double
And then I
scooped.
see how much, and I'm like, you got to take it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll eat it all. Take
Yeah.
it. Take it. It'll be my bad night. Take the shit. It's got to go. I still want dessert.
Have you had the mac and cheese balls from Cheesecake Factory?
Take it. I can't put it in front of me.
You can't eat them.
Oh, I can, but that's the problem.
Okay.
I'll go to town on
The
those.
avocado egg rolls,
Fantastic.
those are good.
Even what else is good? Those are good.
The ahi tuna tacos.
Oh, no, dude.
Oh,
Seriously?
Nick doesn't like seafood. Disclaimer: Nick hates seafood.
Oh,
Do you like
dude.
seafood?
It's okay.
Okay.
I feel like everything's just okay with you.
Scotty hasn't been like. Yeah,
That's like
I
the
love
third
that.
time you're like, it's okay.
Pancakes, waffles, or French toast.
French toast.
Good man. All right,
Okay.
I like that. French toast. I pick French toast out of those 3 too. Nick always says a waffle because it holds the syrup.
It holds the syrup, but I think because I love a Belgian waffle.
You choose that over French toast.
I like fruit. Yeah, I like
The fuck does fruit have to do with this?
because the Belgian waffle has fruit on it.
French toast can have fruit too.
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking
there's
just if you were to have like you were to choose one of them, it's plain. You put syrup on it.
waffle.
Really?
Yeah.
Over French toast.
As long as they don't overdo the waffle and it's crunchy as fuck.
Crunchy outside, soft middle.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah.
I've always been a pancake since I was a kid, but
Pancakes are good.
I didn't like that I always have to reload the syrup because it sucks it up and then it becomes dry. And now I got to reload. So now it's like 8 times the sugar in this fucking pancake. Where a waffle, even French toast doesn't suck it up.
It
like,
does. I was about to say it'll sit on top.
It'll sit on top.
Yeah.
But a waffle, it directly just sits on top.
But you want to know why I
Does,
don't like
there's
the waffle?
zero absorption.
I don't like the waffle because it sits on top and then you pick it up and you go to put it in your mouth and the fucking syrup falls out.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Let that shit dribble down my mouth,
No,
brother.
I'm not okay with that.
I'm like,
No.
wake that shit up. Grab some toast. Shoop. Good to go.
See, this is where we just differ. That's okay.
Okay, when you get breakfast, your French toast, what's the side dish? You can have 2 sides. What are you going with?
Side dishes to French toast? Is there already fruit on the French toast?
It's plain, remember? No.
Oh, okay. I pick fruit for a side. To put fruit on top of it.
You're going to waste a side.
You said 2. Hold
Just
on.
fruit. There's so many sides,
All right,
bro.
name the sides then. Hash browns,
You got hash browns,
bacon,
sausages.
sausages.
Eggs,
Whoa, oh, okay.
toast,
Egg is the side?
toast and jelly.
Okay.
Toast
I'm already
and,
getting toast. I'm eating French toast.
So
Why the fuck would I want more toast?
because I like toast and jelly.
Good for you.
But go ahead.
Okay. I would pick bacon.
Okay,
I do like some crispy bacon.
fair enough.
Um,
Oatmeal.
I'm not gonna have that with French toast.
You can get what else? You can get like a little yogurt with granola in there.
Actually, I would do the yogurt with granola and bacon as a side.
Okay,
What would
see?
you pick?
That's not bad. I'll go waffles, obviously. So then I gotta go home fries. I'm a home fry guy.
A home fry over hash brown? Dude, hash brown.
There's some home fries that are phenomenal.
I agree.
But as a general,
Yeah.
okay, I'll go hash brown.
Mhm.
So we got the hash brown, and then I'm probably gonna go. It's hard just picking 2.
It's hard. See, it's not easy.
I would probably go eggs.
So you're picking. You just gave me shit for not picking toast and jam, and you're picking 2 savory sides.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Whatever.
Now I want breakfast stuff. I'm gonna go to First Watch.
First Watch is solid.
Have you been to Kiki's?
Yeah.
Have you had the stuffed French toast?
I don't eat that. I'm just a plain guy.
Why, dude?
I'm
like that with everything.
Because you gotta understand, like you eat a lot more shit than I do.
I do.
So even I'm very.
But I get away with it.
You do. So no, here's the thing, right? Like people would think, oh, you eat so plain, go out. The thing is, when I go out to eat, even if it is plain, it's more savory than what I'm eating at home.
True.
So it satisfies me just the same as you eating stuffed French toast.
Fair.
So that's I don't crave that type of shit. I crave breakfast food, but I don't crave like the whole. For me, that would be too much. I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
I just want simple. If I want to go all in on that type of shit, I'm in Cheesecake Factory. We're gonna go rounds on some cheesecake.
Yeah.
That would be my way. But like going out to eat normally, I don't like too much heavy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I know I'm gonna train later or whatnot. I keep it simple. I'll load up on the simple shit.
Oh yeah, because you eat everything. Even right now, prep plain.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just put salt.
no condiments, no.
Why did you pull condiments like when you did? Because you don't use them really much anymore. You used to.
Because honestly, I use condiments, especially in the off season, obviously, because you'll get to a point
You can't just eat.
you're not
plain food all
hungry,
the time, yeah.
right? So you want something to
It's gonna spike your appetite a little.
spike
bit.
that, right?
Yeah.
I'm hungry,
Yeah.
so plain chicken and rice with some salt is enough, and it goes down in 2 minutes.
Some banana pepper.
Yeah, no, you got Kyle hooked on that shit. Though I FaceTimed him. You know what he did? He showed me banana pepper.
Dude, he loves them. Now.
Said nothing, just like banana. He just literally
loves
showed
them.
me and put it back. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, did you try them?
No, I haven't tried them. I do like peppers though.
You like?
I like onions and peppers.
Dude, why don't you use
What
those?
Oh, I do a little bit sometimes. Not every meal, but
Dude, use banana peppers. Just pull down a little bit of your salt because there's like
I track my shit. I'm not changing anything.
whatever 300 milligrams would be. Just make
Nope.
the difference.
I'm OCD. I don't change nothing.
Okay.
My body's on a roll. I don't change nothing.
Okay.
You'll learn that about me. I'm very OCD.
There you are. It stresses you out a little bit.
Any slight changing, like the fuck is this?
Yeah, I know.
No, okay, so that's another topic. I think I can be a little too OCD with things, but again, I think that's also what got me to where I'm at, is being extremely OCD, where I have no problem with people that have a little more leniency like he does. I think that's great. To a degree, I do wish I was a little like that, but then I resort back to, well, being so ACD got me third in the world. So why would I fix what isn't broken? And I track everything to a fucking T.
Chris ate cookies in his prep, and he's still 6-time Mr. Olympia.
During peak week, I do that shit.
He said if Hani said a refeed and there was some rice, he just would macro it for a cookie.
Well, if you notice, Chris doesn't get fat the way I would.
When you're okay.
I don't get fat, but
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
So I'm not putting that in.
Never mind.
But
That's fair.
what was I saying? You distracted me.
I'm sorry.
You try to make a dumb point, but go ahead.
You were just talking about food with like condiments and.
I'm not against condiments, but for me, it's just once I'm on a roll and I see my body just start taking off and trending in the right direction,
Yeah.
I'm not changing a thing now.
Yes.
Once I'm in a certain spot to where every day I'm seeing something happen, it's because of, in my opinion, what I'm doing every day. I'm not changing a thing. It's not gonna change. I'm not gonna substitute this for this. Do I really think it would probably be that big of a deal? No. Honestly, no. But for me, because I track everything to a T, I'm not changing anything. So I drink 6 liters of water every single day. I do 1/4 tablespoon with salt with every single meal. My food's weighed I don't change a thing. I use the same foods no matter what. So I don't change a thing.
Do you do more food variety in your off season?
Yes.
Good.
I'm a big believer off season you need difference.
Well, you need it because in prep it goes down.
Well, but that's why I do it, because in prep I also believe in just simplicity, right? Because let's just say you're eating the same shit every single day, and let's just say something goes wrong. You don't have many variables to pull from, so it should be very easy to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah.
And then you change it. Versus, if you're in prep and you got like 30 different options on your diet, you're like, I don't know what it could be. Versus whether you have chicken, steak, rice, maybe oatmeal as all your options, but that's not much to choose from. What's fucking you up, right? Simple. Yeah.
That's why in the off season, like now, this is probably this is the most lenient I've ever been with myself.
I would think so.
But it's also the least stressed I've been.
I think that's good. So that with him saying that, I have found in off seasons when I've done preps, or off seasons, not prep, when I've been and I say super, super, super strict, I found that I got fatter that way. I did. Versus if I was a little more lenient, meaning like I would still eat clean, but if I went out to eat once, twice a week, I would feel better and I'd feel good. And I think sometimes, in my opinion, too much clean food can add more body fat than, if you just go out and relax and have a meal or two.
That's why I eat cookies throughout the week.
Huh?
That's why I eat cookies throughout the week, bro.
Bro,
I ate two slices of that chocolate peppermint bread yesterday with the cookie. I dropped 1/2 pound today.
That's good. Did you poop?
Yeah.
Solid.
Big one.
Why is it? Why would you go down?
He's got a fast metabolism.
I have to eat so much. Like right now, my food's around 4,800 calories, and I'm maintaining like around 260. But like, the thing is with me being like lenient now, I've noticed my physique looks better, and I'm just more like chill. Like I used to be only one cheat meal a week. Now it's like I literally just had a cookie before I came here, and I don't really care.
Nice.
But also it's like, that's the thing too, is I learned that with my body, I can do that. And that's the thing is the more you progress throughout with bodybuilding, you learn a lot about yourself and how your body works.
Yeah.
And like Nick said, he can't do that in his off season, and just because he will put on a lot of body fat if he just were to eat a bunch of cookies throughout the week.
I will.
But, and especially too, like if anyone out there, if you guys do have a hard time putting on weight and putting on muscle, you're going to have to eat a little bit of shit. Brett, for perfect example, Brett has to eat a lot of food. So he has to throw in a little bit of extra shit because, and this is the thing, I don't like to label like good and bad food anymore. It's just more so, as long as you're eating majority of whole foods, throw in, if you want to put in like cookies or French toast or
Let's
whatever.
be honest,
like,
eating 400 or 500 grams of rice a meal ain't helping the situation.
exactly. That's not either. That's like, people are like, what's healthy?
That's fine for like a week. And then you're gonna be like, yo, fuck this.
Yeah. People are like, what's healthy? What's not healthy? And that's why I don't put a label on stuff anymore, but it's more so calorically dense foods. Like use pasta instead of rice, or have more bagels or like sourdough instead of cream of rice, like that kind of stuff.
I agree.
So food variety helps, though. It's going to help a ton.
I do agree.
All righty. Do we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Sweet.
we were good on time.
Perfect. Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to do another one of these again. We hope you guys enjoyed. Nick's 8 weeks out. If I do the Arnold, I'm like 50 weeks out.
Solid.
So
Plenty of time.
good amount of time.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. More YouTube videos coming for the both of us.
Yeah.
More content stuff. So if you guys want to follow along, Instagrams, pop them up or put them in description, that kind of stuff. So do you have anything to say?
No. I think that's good.
Who the fuck is Bob?
Who the fuck is that guy?
8 weeks.
8th place. Hey.
Sweet.